PSL recap week 1. Wham! Time for me to sift through 1, 2, 3, lots of replays and bring you the news. And what better place to start than at the first week of the 7th season, which coincidentally included the most knowledgeable and thoughtful coach in the whole league.
Can you dig it, sucker?
In this highly sought after duel with more knockoffs than in the Japanese automobile industry, Nords was obviously the much more highly skilled player in this battle, and in his next match he will definitely receive a more adequate drizzle. In his match versus Honey, Bash truly lived up to his name. The match was filled with more smacking than the second part of the draft analysis. It was over quicker than Katana can say vacuum wave. In the Battle of Dance and Terminal, the weird catfish hybrid known as Vaporeon had a mid-match midlife crisis and decided to call it quits with its role as a water wall and turned from tankin' to spankin', scolding the hip youth about taking fat hits. Goes to show kids, drugs are cool and you should take them. Our reigning champion, Lines per 1, was able to keep his honor intact and scored a W with his team of Pokemon, which was not an easy task, because similar to Vaporeon, this bitchy bird had a mid-game epiphany about its meaning of life and took a worse beating than its puffy meme mate, but he prevailed even in face of this nasty offense. This battle between Cyan and Grrrr was like a Mike Tyson fight back in the day. Cyan posted the link. 5 minutes later I joined in, but it was already over. My little pony got a lot more gruesome since when I was a kid, damn. You would think this battle would drag on a bit, like the huge nuts of the Kentucky Colonel, close combating into a Spectria after 2 defense drops, but no. It was over faster than I could finish my little monologue. Clabel brought the cheese versus his opponent this week, quite literally. Despite its extrasensory... Clabel brought the cheese versus his opponent this week, quite literally. Despite its extrasensory... Fuck off. Clabel brought the cheese versus his opponent this week, quite literally. Despite its extrasensory taste, it got moldy in the end, and Excretal didn't even give a shit. This was probably one of the best matches this week. Lots of funky stuff going on here. We got 2 weathers, Trick Room, Iron Defense, Body Press Megastelix, Poltergeist Spiritomb, a defogging Volcanion, weird conversation bits I don't understand. This is definitely worth a watch. The chilling was indeed nigh at the end there. Triple Threat versus Noir. I gotta say, watching this battle was a real treat, as in giving your dog chocolate. Meaning, wasn't that great, to be honest. One more wish and the whole Avengers cast in full costume would have shown up at my bedside. Arcanine intimidating itself and Urshifu getting served in the end was kinda funny though. Let's be real for a second. It's a hectic world we live in. I think so at least. Fresh Brand seems to be of the same opinion and just took a moment to reflect and conceive, and then decided to, as Thoro himself likes to say, tear him a new one with Primarina. Funny enough, Thoro took kindly to the idea of slowing things down and prolonged the battle as much as he could, because he too had a substitute set. Kinda didn't work, but he was pretty zen about it. Yeah, gonna save myself some time here and break character. Lorz just got elemental punched to death. Unfort, as the kids would say. Not even Cosmoem could save him. Did you know it got teleport? Well, talk shit, eat shit, I'd say. Can't wait for Iras versus Dance. I'm gonna start this by confessing that until like 3 days ago I didn't know that Wheeler was Javlas. Kinda retarded.
I don't know.
Anyways, this battle was pretty crazy because out of nowhere,
Oh no!
Captain Hook started knocking off half of Javlas' team, which was pretty cool to see, not gonna lie. And you'd think this would win him the match, but Aggron decided to give more head without popping off than the Danish dominatrix, and unlike her, I'm gonna stop now. Not much happened in the match of Claunt versus the fat, icy grandpa from X and Y, except that I got reminded how bad the gym leaders were in those games. Remember Drayden from Black and White? This is him now. Feel old yet? Well, it's kinda obvious that Banana is gonna win this one with an early Nasty Plot sweep by Tornado. Ooh. What I meant to say was Toastfish is gonna bring it home with his mega. Ooh. What I really meant was the win's gonna go to Oh? Yeah, no, I said a stealer with lead sheet and Spidef buff is gonna. Fuck off. Shade versus Bartho was a cool match to watch, kinda like Germany versus Argentina in the World Cup Finals 2014. And it ended like it too.
Aufgereiht in weiß und blau die Farben der Argentinier, immer wieder gemischt, ein Verteidiger, ein Angreifer, ein Verteidiger, ein Angreifer. Jetzt Messi, Trippelschritt, jetzt kommt der Ball mit links, er geht drüber, er ist drüber, er ist drüber.
Ah, the Learners League. Let's see what these youngsters have in store to show off. You can't just click V-Create and win. Victini go brr. Even without V-Create, swapping in Heatran versus Swampert is kinda ballsy. My respect goes out to the mentor of this coach, who clearly trained him to be absolutely fearless in the face of despair. And now, the moment you all haven't been waiting for. The PSL Season 7 Week 1 Fat Fuck Award goes to Miltank of the Seattle Swallows and Coach Sly for eating hits like they're its own milky nipple juice. I just said that. What the fuck?
What?
Even the opponent had to have himself some of that, but in the end he got bothered. Well, see you next time. Week 2. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.